So I'll come and I'll be practicing in art. Really, I really just was practicing those things so that when I get to Nigeria, they will know that I was in Ghana for 2 months. That was like literally the first time I visited Ghana. It was literally a lot of fun learning the accent, seeing how they speak so differently, and the fact that irregular English was not sounding like posh English to me. Don't worry, my name is like the next time I come to this Ghana, I'm going to be speaking like Jane, and I'm going to go to Nigeria, and I'm going to be like a proper Ghanaian. Speaking this. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I love the Ghanaian accent. Really, it's like a funny story, you know, growing up, all of those things. Yes, I'm in the kitchen, obviously. I'm trying to get my greens, you know, sorted out for the day because you have to eat your vegetables. So I don't eat too much of those, so I try to like get my greens in daily. So yeah, I'm going to like do that while I make this video. And the reason I'm actually making this video is that I just came back from where I went to get some stuff, water and the rest of the house, and I was coming back home, and then I had this whole discussion with the taxi driver. That's one of my favorite things to do in Ghana. Basically, I like having like fun, light-hearted discussion with my Uber drivers. You know, life is too short to be anything but, you know, stories. So yeah, I came home and we're talking about accent basically and how I pronounce some things like Ghanaian. Like, oh, you pronounce some things like Ghanaian. I don't say Ghanaian now like in Ghanaian. It's really funny. So yes, we're going to be doing that while I get this whole thing sorted out. So if I'm not looking at the camera too much, I think I should be like this. So I have everything in. Wow, in case I don't know why I'm walking you guys through this, but we're doing something totally different. But you know, so there's pineapple, there is cucumber, there's carrot, there's ginger, there is spinach, and kale, and lemon water inside. Usually I add green apples, but I'm out of apples, and I went out. I couldn't get green apples today, so. Yeah, it's kind of like what I do every day. So we're going to blend that in. If I start blending it down, then you hear what I'm saying, and then the video will be way too long. So let's do this because really, see, yeah. Okay, before I get started, really, if this is your first time on the channel, hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber. I live in Accra. Accra be my city. So yeah, that is out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. So let's go. So like the Ghanaian accent, right? Before I came to Ghana, like growing up in Nigeria, right, we used to think that everybody in Ghana literally speak Queen's English. When I say Queen's English, like, you know, those literally proper phonetics, Queen's English basically is what I was actually like thinking. We actually all grew up thinking that because we do this whole, you know, why West Africa Examination Council is a coalition of all the West African countries. So we do the whole examination together. So like different countries, they set the questions different here. If you're from this side of the world or the continent, basically, you know about all of that already. So each year when it gets to Ghanaian turn, we like the English and the mathematics are always a bit different, and they are always like a bit like hectic, difficult for us because we usually say, oh, this year Ghana said, oh, the example this year, the rest of that, the English and everything usually different. So like we actually grew up thinking their own English was there. Should I say superior? I think it's the accent basically. And then we're watching a lot of Ghanaian movies. I think, but we actually used to watch a lot. I grew up watching some Ghanaian actors and actresses. Majid Michael, Yvonne Nelson, Jackie Appiah, Nadia Buhari. Yes, my favorite of them all is Van Vika, John Dumelo, and the rest of that. I think at a point in Nigeria, right, every kid had like a little crush on either Van Vika or John Dumelo, basically. So like we grew up watching them, and then their English is really very different in their movies. Like it sounded very different and very foreign to us. So we usually think, oh, everyone in Ghana speaks like that. So I literally came to Ghana having that expectation in mind that everyone, everywhere I go to in Ghana, I'm going to be hearing the Queen's English and the rest. And then I came and it was a shocker. I discovered that people don't go about like speaking Queen's English, they usually even speak more of true, yeah? So the Ghanaian English accent, right? I think the first time I was in Ghana, that was 2016 stroke 2017, about 2 months. Also, my first Ghanaian friend was Otiko. She's a Muslim Ghanaian girl living in Kaswa. We don't hang out much today because she lives in Kaswa in Accra, basically. So like that was when I discovered that they have like a different. It's like because they were colonized by the British, so they speak a lot of British English. You know, different country, you know, different people with different colonizers, they speak their whole, yeah, so they pronounce the T very well, the A very well, but their local dialect gave this form of edge over us. So like you, when you hear things like doctor, oh, are you coming now? We say, are you coming now? They'll say, are you coming now? Where did you go to? Things like that. I'm going to the doctor, pastor. We say pastor. We pronounce a lot of things very differently. So when I just came here, I used to find it very difficult to understand what they're saying because they pronounce a lot of things so differently from us, like pursue. There's this whole phonetic thing they add to it. I think that was one of the reasons. That's actually most of the main reason I love the accent is the fact that you can be speaking like a regular English that we speak in Nigeria, but then when you're pronouncing something, it's not making you sound as if you're foreign you're posh. The English basically sound a bit posh, more posh than ours, because ours is just like straight up, you know, correct English when you're speaking. Oh, how are you? Where did you come from? How's your parents? How's the rest of that? Did you pursue? You know, with the pursue instead of pursue. You know, the Ghanaians are like pursue. There's this whole that's here, and then, oh, can you come now? Are you very busy right now? If you can come now. Seriously, I'm trying to pronounce it lots like them, but obviously my Nigerian accent is still getting in the way because I have this strong accent, like strong data accent, because as you very well know, we all don't have one top accent in Nigeria. So mine is data, so it might be sounding very different from what you've heard in those your Nigerian movies that you've been watching. So like I used to like find it very difficult to understand what they are saying and how they pronounce it. Like maybe I'll be in the market or I'll be outside, someone is talking to me, I'll be like, what do you say? I can't understand you. Come again. It was so frustrating for me, not because I just couldn't understand it, because what I was stressing a lot of people out, telling them to like repeat things also I can understand better. So I usually, this is a secret I did, I don't know. And people like, it's like I'm exposing my secret. I used to like go home, right? And then all the English I hear throughout the day on the streets of Ghana, then I get home, I start practicing it. So like pronounce things the way they pronounce things. So that when I'm like talking to you, you will like pick, they can still pick the fact that I'm Nigerian by the way, but I pronounce a lot of things like that. Like I said, I went to in Nigeria and I was not pronouncing a lot of things like the Ghanaians, like, you know, subconsciously. I wasn't doing it consciously. It was just coming out because I spent a lot of months practicing how to speak like Ghanaians. See, if I were like still in Nigeria without being in Ghana, I will be pronouncing Ghanaian as Ghanaian, but they will say Ghanaian. But now I can pronounce it very well, perfectly the way a Ghanaian will pronounce it. So I will go home and I will like practicing it calm. I'll be like calm, faster. Are you busy? Really, it's the same thing pronouncing, right? It's just like there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a way they roll the tongue like pursue. It's posh, and then comes the pidgin English. Like, what's it? That because far that whole part. There's a way they like add a lot of sound to make it the pidgin English sound very different from us. I was practicing those sounds, practicing how they literally pronounce a lot of things. For instance, like we like earth, we say in Nigeria we say earth, but here they say art. It sounds a bit like art. So I'll come and I'll be practicing in art. Really, I really just was practicing those things so that when I get to Nigeria, they will know that I was in Ghana for 2 months. That was like literally the first time I visited Ghana. It was literally a lot of fun learning the accent, seeing how they speak so differently. And the fact that irregular English was not sounding like posh English to me. Don't worry. blame it on the Ghanaian movies I watched. I really just wanted to do this video because, like I said, I was having this whole crazy discussion with my taxi driver where we were like, we're talking, and they're like, you're not pronouncing a lot of things like we do here in Ghana. I'm like, because I've been here for years, so yeah, I pronounce a lot of things like here. But the Ghanaian accent can be very, like, if you're just coming to Ghana, basically, yeah, as a Nigerian, if you're coming to Ghana, you start hearing a lot of English. It will be quite different from what you were expecting because, like I said, we grew up thinking they all speak Queen's English here. Then you come and you're like hearing the English. Over time, like, starts sounding like a bit same to you because right now, I really can't pick out the whole, maybe because I've been here for a very long time. That's the whole accent I'm used to. So, like, I don't like find it funny or like, oh, teach me that. How did you say pursue? How did you say ask? Oh my goodness, it's so far really learning the accent. I was literally practicing a lot of the English because my mind is like, the next time I come to this Ghana, I'm going to be speaking like them, and I'm going to go to Nigeria, and I'm going to be like a proper Ghanaian, speaking this whole English, being a little bit patched. Oh, do you have a problem with what I'm saying? No, I don't have a problem with it. So in Nigeria, they have a problem with what I'm saying. We open our mouth a lot in Nigeria when we're pronouncing things. Like, we pronounce things with our mouth open a lot, like pastor, church, but theirs, like, there's this whole pastor. So their mouth is like that. This ours is like very open. Theirs is not like very open. I think that's one of the reasons why they pronounce things. I would think their pronunciation is quite different from that. But really, I love the Ghanaian accent. I like going out every day on the street and I'm like speaking the pidgin accent. I'm like, really, it's nice and it's amazing. I really just wanted to make a light-hearted video, nothing fun, and talk about some of the reasons why I fell in love. I mostly fell in love with it because I wanted to like be out on the street and like be a Ghanaian, basically, like speak like them, converse to them in their own dialect, in their own language, and all of that. I really had a lot of fun learning, and Tico actually helped me a lot. I remember when we used to go out to Tico, I would be like, tell them this, she used to laugh a lot. Tico is like, I miss my days in Kaswa. I don't think a lot of people actually realize I used to live in Kaswa. That's the first few years I was in Ghana, I lived in Kaswa. I think when you're living in Kaswa, right, you hear a lot of the main dialects as the not just the tree, basically. That's like pidgin on the streets. Kaswa is more grounded than it is in Accra, because mostly in Accra, like in my area in Accra, basically everybody is just like Jebota, everyone is in this, so you don't miss a lot. But in Kaswa is where like you see a lot of people everywhere. And I used to go to a Buduburu camp also. So I was like, inside my Buduburu camp then, I think they've destroyed it now, right? There were a lot of accents in Buduburu camp because there were a lot of Liberians there. Yeah, a lot of Liberians used to live. So their English was quite different. But you can pick at the Ghanaian one. So I wanted to like be blended when I enter in the camp. Like, let me just be blended and speak like these people. I really love. And mostly because I fell in love with it coming from Nigeria. So I really love like, okay, let me learn it. This is like a last-hearted fun video about our accent and the whole poshness of it. Let's blend our green and get our vegetables in. it's ready. People sieve jars. I don't like sieving mine basically. I usually like drinking it like a smoothie instead of like a juice. If you are juicing it or you can't drink this whole thick consistency, you can, maybe sieve it. But I don't sieve it. Basically, I drink it like that, and it's very healthy. So if you're like me and you don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, you have to do this, get this and live a healthy life basically. It's difficult to drink, but the pineapple in it, right? The reason I love adding pineapple and apple in it like gives it like sweeten it a bit, yeah, sweeten it up a bit, and the carrots also, because just blending just the vegetables along, that's the spinach, the kale, these every other vegetable you are using basically, and just straight up putting just cucumber in it and the ginger and the rest of that. I can taste a bit. There's lemon in it also, there's lemon juice. So what is here is pineapple, carrot, cucumber, spinach, kale, ginger, lemon juice, and I added a little bit of cinnamon to it, just tiny bit of cinnamon to it, just to give it flavor. I love adding cinnamon to it for the flavor, and cinnamon is actually very healthy also. So I'll take this first thing in the morning before any other time. This is a Saturday morning basically, and I'm filming this, so every morning I take this. Start your day right basically. Alright, I hope you have the best rest of your day. Don't forget to like this video, comment also, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and join our family. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Bon appetit! Bon appetit!